Dairy being part of the consumer staples, even in this very adverse conditions during the complete lockdown, most of the dairy companies worked hard to have continuous, uninterrupted milk supplies across the country. Each dairy processing company made their best efforts to procure milk as usual, without any interruption, to ensure that the farmer's income is intact. Being a part of the dairy industry myself, I can speak from my personal experience about the challenges faced during the lockdown and the innovations and ideas that helped us recover and operate smoothly. Due to COVID-19 pandemic and complete lockdown in the country, the liquid milk consumption has dropped by 30 to 35% from its normal levels. The closure of hotels, restaurants, QSRs, and unorganized sectors like sweets and tea stalls also reduced the consumption of milk and milk products. However, most of the organized dairies collected the milk available with the farmers and converted it to SMP and or butter oil. India's production numbers are mainly backed by the sheer size of cattle population, and a lot can be untapped by leveraging better technologies towards improving productivity and strengthening its value chains. India's value-added segment offers a huge scope for investments in products such as cheese, flavored yogurt, exotic ice creams, etc., which are still mainly untapped. Again, sharing a personal experience, during this COVID lockdown, we at Keventer launched 6 products, 3 in the yogurt category, 2 milkshakes, and 1 drinking yogurt, lassi. And the Indian consumers have given it a 2 thumbs up, and our sales are going through the roof. Given Italy's strength in efficient dairy supply chains and advanced milk processing technologies, the opportunities for the collaboration with Italian dairy and processing sectors are numerous. Can the moderator please give me the, there. Let me just put up a presentation. So again, this kind of gives you an overview of the milk production and output. So whereas the milk production in volume has increased at a CAGR of 6.5%, in terms of value, it's increased by 15.3%. Over the last 3 years, we have seen a substantial rise of the raw milk as well as the finished milk and value-added products in the country. The dairy product output has increased. Currently, the dairy sector is providing a livelihood to around 70 million rural households. They are playing an incredible role in terms of increasing employment, and also because a large part of the country is actually vegetarian. So dairy becomes a very strong product for the protein intake of the Indian consumers. So under the Atmanirbhar Abhiyan, or the Self-Reliant India Mission, the Government of India has set up an Animal Husbandry and Infrastructure Development Fund of 15,000 crores. We believe that because of this Animal Husbandry Infrastructure Development Fund, there's going to be a lot of investments happening in the organized and the unorganized sector in the dairy business. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for companies who are working in milk collection, sourcing, chilling centers, processing, value-added machinery to be able to supply the machinery to Indian producers. Again, the current challenges that India faces is not competitive in the international markets. There is a lot of inefficiency in the production cost. The traceability systems are a question mark. And there is inadequate farm gate infra. So again, if we look at the kind of quality of milk that is procured, by the time it comes to the dairy, it is substantially deteriorated when you compare it to any of the European or New Zealand or different countries. So, but that's where the opportunity actually lies, where, you know, if we increase the efficiency at a farm level, the optimized costs, reduce supply chain losses, we'll be able to increase our production and the quality of the milk going forward, and a lot of investment is actually required in those segments. So the possible collaborations that we can have with Italy, obviously on the dairy processing technology, Italy is one of the forerunners. Just on a personal note, we have just finalized a $10 million machine, which is getting manufactured in Modena, the Tetra Pak facility of Modena. It will be the fastest packaging machine that India has ever imported, which can actually pack more than 30,000 packs an hour. ice cream making machines. While ice cream business today is seeing a little slowdown, we believe that it will come back up. There's a large consumption of cheese, which has increased in India over the last few years. And we have seen a few Indian players already getting into cheese manufacturing. These are again the focus areas that we can collaborate with. So milk production, milk collection, processing, again, on the R&D and testing infrastructure, there's a lot that has to be done in India even now. So with that, I would like to thank you for giving me the time. And now I would like to hand it over to Mr. Jagannath Wagmare, the GM operations of Milky Mist Dairy. So can we have Mr. Jagannath now?
Yes.
So if you could share your remarks now with us.
Okay. Thank you very much, all of you, and thanks for giving us the opportunity for presenting ourselves and to show the collaboration of the Italian suppliers and the Milky Mist. So I'm going to share my presentation, short presentation on this. I'm not able to see my desktop.
Mr. Wagmare, we were able to see your screen just a while ago when your email was open.
Okay, but how I can connect my desktop? So just a minute. Okay. So Milky Mist is located in the south part of the India. It is around 300 kilometers from Bangalore.
Sir, if you could please,
Yeah, is okay now?
Perfect.
Perfect. So this is actually the new plant, and we built this plant in the last three years. This plant is located near Coimbatore, around 80 kilometers, and this plant is capacity of around 1.5 million liters of milk. We convert into value-added products. So as a company, we have a strength of milk collection, and we have more than 100 refrigerated trucks who are distributing the product throughout the India, and we have more than 7,000 of visitors. So these are the very core strength of the company in dairy industry. I will just give a brief the products which the Milky Mist manufacture. So Milky Mist is known for the paneer. So paneer is our core product, followed with the butter in the different pack formats. Cream, Kova, these are the daily uses products. Processed cheese, I will show later on the technology what we from the Italy. So processed cheese in the different format, cream cheese, cheese spread. We have different varieties of the mozzarella for the consumer as well as for the B2B sale. We have yogurts in the different formats. Mishti dahi, drinking yogurt, local sweet as a payasam, dried products, ambient product like gulab jam mix, ghee. We have curd of the different formats. We are going with the probiotic curd. Okay.
Yeah, now it's great.
So I think there was a problem in the product catalogs, but no problem. So these products are available now pan India. Particularly, I'm talking about the technology which we brought from the Italy. So this is the mozzarella plant, and this plant can make around a 2 metric ton product every hour. So in a month, we can make 1,000 metric ton of mozzarella. It goes into the B2B formats for a Domino, Pizza Hut, all pizza chains, as well as we sell in the consumer market. So the plant is fully automated. Maximum 2 people can run this plant. So one more technology we bring from Imakarosa. Again, this is from Italy. And this will make a processed cheese in the different format, the cubes. This is also installed in the last year. This is one more machine which can make a bigger blocks. This is another machine where this blocks primary can be packed into the secondary. So the productivity of this machine will be high. So you can run a line with the minimum manpower. This is one more technology, is a spiral cooler. So whatever the hot filled processed cheese packs are coming from the line, we pass through the spiral cooler, and when it is comes out, we directly put into the secondary packet. This is a PFM supplier. Again, it is from Italy, and we can pack the different packs of the slices. So the upstream machine can make 1,000 slices per minute, and this downstream machine accordingly we can pack up to 100 to 200 slice packs per minute. So overall, if you see, we have a very good business partners from the Italy, and we are very appreciate the quality of the product. Particularly, the machines are very food safe. Safety is 100% definitely compliance. Reliability and speed, it is really good. The services regarding the communication, spares availability, and the day-to-day communication is very good with them. Whenever the support is required, they are very open. Technology ahead, definitely whatever the latest technology, like solving the problem online, or getting the reports from the machines. So that all latest technology they adopt in the machines. And it is a long-term business partner, because with the same company like Imakarosa, we are taking multiple machines from them. So that is how we build the confidence in the supplier as well, and the suppliers are very supportive to the Milky Mist. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wagmare. Now, could I invite Mr. Andrea Chiodoni, President of the ASU Food Tech, the Italian Association of Machinery and Plant Manufacturers, to make his remarks, please.
Good morning. I thank you, everyone, Mr. Jalan, Mr. Jagannath, for the introduction, and Mr. Kapoor, of course. Okay, I can show. Yeah. This is a small presentation of our association. I'm Andrea Salati Chiodini, the president of ASSOFoodTech. That is an Italian association of machinery, plants, manufacturers for food production, processing, and preservation. Is a national trade association that represents and supports the machinery, plant manufacturers for food production, processing, preservation. ASSOFoodTech includes all the following production area. So we have food slicers, mincing machine, and similar equipment manufacturers. Comaca, that is meat processing equipment manufacturers. ASSOCOLD, that is refrigeration equipment manufacturers. Ucimac, that is espresso coffee machines manufacturers. Then we have vending machines manufacturers. We have water washing machines manufacturers. And UCMA, that is food processing equipment manufacturers. So we are more than 120 companies from all over the country, but we have also the industry leaders. Their highest concentration is located in Emilia-Romagna, Lombardy, and Veneto region. The association represents an industrial branch with a turnover of around 5.2 billion euro. That means approximately $6 billion, in the 66% of which is from foreign markets. Thanks to above figures, Italy is indeed the first place among exporting countries worldwide. So you can see that Europe and Italy, we are the more important for what is regarding the export all around the world. Then the export for Italian food tech sectors represented by Anima toward the market of India, recorded in 2019, is about 38 million euro. That means plus 11% versus 2018 in the following branches. So machines and oven from bakeries, we have minus 14%. Machine and plants for pasta factories, plus approximately 68%. So 7.2 million euro. Machine and plants for confectionery industries, plus 55%, 6.303 million. Professional espresso and coffee machines and equipment, plus 21%, 4.5 million. Refrigeration compressor, minus 3%, so it means minus approximately 4 million euro. Commercial refrigeration display cabinets, plus 114%. Machine and plants for fruits, vegetables processing, plus 75%. Machine and plants for mills, feed mills and silos, minus 58%. And meat processing machineries, minus 26%. So the total export turnover of Anima Technologies towards India increased from 358 million euro in 2018 to 374 million in 2019. So it means plus 4.5%. The import of Indian food tech sectors toward the Italian market recorded in 2019 is about 4.5 million euros, plus 35% versus 2018. Is a lot. In the following branches: meat processing machineries, plus 28%, refrigeration compressors, plus 545%, machine and ovens for bakeries, minus 15%. Machine and plants for mills, feed mills and silos, plus 9%. Machine and plants for pasta factories is equal. Machine and plants for confectionery industries, minus 65%. And professional espresso coffee machines and equipments, plus 18%. So the total import turnover of Anima Technologies from India increased from 87 million euro in 2018 to 102 million euro in 2019, plus 18% approximately. So the most important Italian association in the sector of food technologies. We begin from food slicer, mincing machine and circular equipment manufacturers. So we have in this association slicing machine manufacturers of slicing machines, potato peelers, meat mincers, bar machines, sausage filler, mozzarella cheese cutters, vegetable cheese cutters, patty forming machines, cheese graters, and so on. Then, so you see some pictures of our production. Comaca, they do slaughtering plants and deboning, packaging, clipping machines, industrial washing machines for sausage factories, stuffers, cutting machines, bending machines, massaging machine, and so on. Cold. Plug-in cabinets, food and non-food shelves, checkout counters, refrigeration systems, service counter cabinets, walk-in rooms, open-type compressors, semi-hermetic compressor, commercial cold rooms, industrial cold rooms, refrigerated cabinets for soft drink condensing units. So you see some examples. Ucimac espresso coffee machine manufacturers. So you see we do household espresso coffee machines, professional espresso coffee machines, automatic drink dispensers, professional coffee grinders, dishwashers, bar and coffee shop equipments. And here some examples. Vending machines. And then we have UCMA that produce food processing equipment manufacturers, so machine and plants for flour mills, feed mills, silos, machinery and plants for oils industry, machinery and plants for beer, wine and liquor industries, machine and plants for confectionery industries, sweets, cocoa, chocolate, ovens, machinery and plants for bread, biscuits, pastry and pizza, machinery and plants for spaghetti, macaroni, snacks factories, machinery and plants for fruits, vegetable processing, machinery and plants for sugar industries, machinery and plants for dairy industries, as Mr. Jagannath said before, machinery and plants for ice cream industries, machinery and plant for foodstuff. So you see some examples of our industry plants. And then ware washing machines, frontal with dishwasher, tuner dishwasher, wood-type dishwasher, utensil dishwasher, basket and bar equipment. So another very important thing is what is regarding the safeties and the securities of the machine. So we have the certification to be applied in the agri-food chains to guarantee high-level quality standards. So safe food. Europe's food industry is worth 800 billion a year. This is 2018 data. The European Union food safety policy aims to protect consumers. An extensive body of EU-wide law covers the entire food production and processing chain within the UE. An example, primary production, processing, storage, transport, and retail, as well as imported and exported goods. So how to guarantee high-level quality standards and food production? Food safety and quality has always been in Italy and in Europe an important field of discussion to determine the strategies to be adopted for the development of the food chain sector, the strengthening of the competitiveness of the enterprises, and to increase consumption and assure safety and sales production. So we see some example that we have a very strict control based on ACCP system. And we say from fork to fork, we check everything from the production till the end user. So controls are performed from farms, food processing plants, wholesalers, supermarkets, logistic, retailers, and restaurants. And we have also voluntary controls, not obliged by the law, but voluntary from the industry. So alongside each point of the food chain, voluntary-based control are performed to assure market about quality and safety. For example, retailers perform audits to supplier to verify the conformity to legislative and voluntary requirements. Such audits can be demanded to third parties. Audits conducted by an independent and qualified third-party body support companies to demonstrate to the market the correct compliance with safety and conformity requirement of their product or process. The benefits that we have, so carry out a timely assessment on and management of the risk, help the companies who comply with EU and national laws, ensure food safety through the production chain, enhance the product's origin, environmental sustainability, peculiar characteristic, increase competitiveness and recognition on the market, increase customer satisfaction, and protect the final consumer. So we see a little bit our chain, how we do our controls, and how are done the various checks. And food safety also pass through the machines and components used in primary, industrial, and distribution sector. Thanks to cooperation with Animal Federation, ICIN has developed 2 proprietary voluntary product certification schemes. Certification of material and objects in contact with food, so we call MOCA, and certification of products and components in contact with drinking water. The benefits, good manufacturing practice and compliance with safety and compliance requirements, mitigate risk related to potential non-compliance of the process and products, and have up-to-date and verified documentation to respond adequately to the controls of the authority in charge and to customer requests. So we increase the competitiveness and recognition on the market. We guarantee to the final consumer that the characteristics defined are constant over the time, raise the knowledge, the competence, and the awareness of the staff. And we have also the possibility to perform integrated audits with the main quality management system, example, ISO 9001 and ISO 22000. Thank you for your kind attention. And now I will pass through, sorry.
Thank you, sir. Now I call on Mr. Andrea Brogin to make his remarks.
From ILPRA.
Yes, here I am. Can you hear me good?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Okay, perfect. First of all, welcome to everyone. I'm very pleased to be here while I'm trying to share my content. Here it is. You see it? I think yes. Great. Perfect. So first of all, my name is Andrea Brogin. Nice to meet you. I'm the area manager for ILPRA company, and I'm going to introduce you today our company profile in order to give you a quick but general presentation of ILPRA. ILPRA is a long-standing Italian company specialized in producing packaging machines for food, non-food, and medical applications. ILPRA was founded in 1955 by the will of Dr. Gianfranco Maldifassi, who in the same year designed and built the first Italian tray sealers machine. Since 1970, ILPRA has decided to specialize exclusively in the field of tray sealers machine. In 1982, ILPRA designed and produced the first modified atmosphere packaging machine, ATM. A few years later, Mr. Maurizio Bertocco, the current administrator, led the company and focused firmly on the European and international market. Up to now, production, research, development, marketing activities, and sales networks have increased sharply. As you can see from the screen, we have branches all around the world, from United Kingdom to Spain, Benelux, ILPRA Hong Kong, America, Russia, Middle East, so United Arab Emirates, and Germany, and many others. With our branches, we can offer our customer direct sales support and technical support for every specific needs. As you can see here, the location of our branches. ILPRA offers a very wide range of products for food and non-food packagings. Our machine models are divided in 2. Tray sealers machine, fill sealers, thermoforming, form fill seal machine, and seal box. First of all, ILPRA tray sealers machine. This machine can work with preformed trays. So we have a different kind of machine, as you can see from the layout, for small production to medium production to reach high productions machine. So we have semi-automatic models and inline models. Our machine can work in just sealing packaging procedure, vacuum gas or modified atmosphere, as you prefer, and skin pack. Other kind of machine are the fill seal machine. Basically, this machine works with preformed cups and are able to fill them with yogurt or doughty and liquid products. It depends on the density. We can seal the cups with a pre-cup lid and with a film reel or with a film reel. Our machine can work in just sealing or modified atmosphere, so vacuum gas facility. We have 2 kinds of fill seal machine, rotary machines and inline machine for very high production. As you can see here, the seal box are similar to our fill seal machine, but they are designed for unstackable cups. Another kind of machine that Hilpro can offer is the thermoforming line of machine. This machine can work with two reels of film. The bottom film, which is the one that formed and creates the trays, and the top film, which is the sealing film. Again, it can work in a rigid or flexible film. We have different kind from the standard entry-level form pack easy form or more customized form pack thermoforming machine. Again, our machine can work in just sealing, only vacuum gas facilities, and skin. To conclude, our other kind of machine is the Hilpro Foam Fill Seal, a very complex machine which basically it's a mix between form fill seal, between a forming machine and a fill seal machine, which can be added to the end on kind of case packer, palletizing system, end of line features. Our services that we can guarantee all over the world, also thank you for all our branches, are personalized consultancy, training courses, customer services, and as you can see here, spare parts department. Here we have, here we have some of our exhibition. As you can see, Hilpro exhibition are always successful events, and they take place to try to promote Hilpro on the market to our customers. Here are the 2020 Hilpro exhibition. By the way, let's go on to our partners, because in India we have a very important supplier partner, which is Veripack for other solution for thermoformers machine. In 2019, the company Veripack, specialized in high production thermoformer machine, joined Hilpro Group. New one is Unimec, which basically at the beginning it was a non-food division of Hilpro Group, but after a few years, Unimec extended its sphere. It focused also on the food sector. And another one is Eltec, for technological solution for the end-of-line machine, pick and place, very highest quality and efficient feature. Basically, I want to thank you again for joining me today. We hope that the time together will be helpful for you also in the B2B meetings that will take place later. So please remember to take notes, all of our main contacts, to visit our website and YouTube channel, and feel free to contact us for any further question that you may need. Thank you for your time and stay tuned. It's been a pleasure.
Now could we call on Mr. Alessandro Panico from Manconi and Company?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well, sir.
Perfect. Let me Okay, so thank you very much for for having us. I will go very quickly to introduce you a little bit about Marconi.
Make the screen on slideshow, please.
Like this?
Yeah, right. Thank you.
All right. So just very quickly, just to tell you who we are and what we do. My name is Alessandro Panico, and I'm the export manager for Marconi. Marconi is a producer of professional slicers. So the first thing you need to understand is that we produce slicers for the retail business. So supermarkets, butcher, grocery stores, restaurants, bars, and bars and pubs. So we do not produce industrial slicers. Our main focus is on retail. It was founded in 1958, so it has been around 60 years that we produce only slicers. And you know, nowadays it is appreciated by, you know, the quality and the made in Italy, items. We already export more than 60-70% of our turnover, mostly in Europe, Australia, and US. We decided to join this very good and important trade because of the fact that we believe India could be a focus in 2020 and 2001. And we are looking for food equipment distributor that already work in the food equipment industry. We have, just to very quickly to show you the range and the type of products we have basically two lines. One is more professional, gear driven, which is called Colossal, which is the first original line, which was then evolved in the Dual, which is the new evolution of the Colossal. And a few years ago, we also created a line called Smarty, which is a little bit less professional, focused on Oreca and belt driven. We have, as I said, our main focus is our high quality and durability. So the life cycle of the slicers is very long. And we have possibility of customization of different slicers depending on the market we have. We always look forward to innovation and future because of the fact that we only produce slicers. We are launching the new fully automatic 330 slicer, which we already presented in some exhibition. Which will be an innovative and exclusive slicer. So just, very quickly, thank you very much, and hope you're safe.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, could we request Mr. Alberto Magdini from SCA SRL?
Hello, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good afternoon to everybody. Let me share my screen here. Okay. So basically, SCA is a little different than other companies. The company is existing since more than 30 years, developing mainly ingredients and solutions to process milk and food product. Our presence during this virtual exhibition is because we already entered presenting a range of our product to the market in needs. So the company developed specific ingredients and processing aid mainly by the typical experience obtained in the Mediterranean area that was since the beginning of the technology. Regarding today, we are present in the most of the continents in the world, presenting the solution and some personalization. Coming shortly, because the time is really short, the company certificate with the main certification, so also with the FSA for India approval. The range of product, just to enter in details, is composed of a starter culture, vital mix. We have lab food, some functional milks and whey proteins, some specialty gel food, and a range belonging to the processing aid, the sunny mix, and for specific for Indian market is should mix. So basically, what we are trying to present here in the local market, the possibility is on several starter culture developed for the main application and also for Indian characteristics products. Regarding the proteins, is just to complete our presence, but we are not going to export because we are mainly exporting solution and the right ingredients to process in the best way and with improved yield. So not the protein, because India is a very great producer of products deriving from milk and dairy products in general. There are some special preparation, but that is the most important range of products. So we developed a range of processing aid to be able to adjust the most closer to the traditional raw milk, the milk, so salts that are helping the coagulation. there are specific salts, the salimixyl G, especially to preserve the cheese and the dairy product once they are immersed in the protected water, like mozzarella, but other fresh and white cheese. We have a solution also for an Italian typical product, mascarpone, but that we believe it is rapidly spreading all over the market, and it's also arriving into the Indian market. And the most important for our point of view is the shoot mix. So it's a specially patented product just for Indian market. Also the name and the registration according to FSA approval was made just to offer something that is already proved and tested. Is a specific processing aid, so is a salt based. It was born studying typical Apennine Springs waters. In these waters is contained a natural salt balance that once added to the milk is guaranteeing the best performance, yield, and characteristic for the end product. And after 3 years almost of study, we adapted the product just for the paneer production. So we believe after the trial, we already started that the producer can gain up to 2-3 more kilograms each 100 liters. So the yield is improving strongly and the quality. So basically, thank you for everybody, and enjoy our stand. We can enter deeply in details that I just passed very short, just to give you the presentation. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Next, could I ask Mr. Maluzzi from Tech Noise?
Just if I could intervene 1 second, Mr. Jalan.
Yes.
We also need to ask Mr. David Pupini.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I try to share the content. Wait a second. Okay, you see it? You see it?
We can see
okay.
it. Yes,
okay, perfect. Good morning, everyone. I'm David Pupini. I'm the area manager of Minerva Magazines. Let me have just a brief presentation and an introduction to our company. We are an Italian company headquartered in Bologna, in the north part of Italy. Our company was founded 75 years ago in 1945 by the Tudor family, and now it is run by the third generation of the family. So we're talking about 75 years of experience, knowledge, and being on the field, trying to create networks with new customers of all this time. Basically, which are our main sectors. We are designer and manufacturer of equipment for meat processing, food processing, packaging, food preserving, and sanitizing. Of course, as manufacturer and designer, we take care of all the complete production process from the very beginning. So from the designing of the machine to the assembly of it, the shipment, including a full after-sales service which take care of all of our customers. I just put down some numbers to have a better idea of our company. Our annual turnover is approximately 18 million euros, which is 20 million USD approximately. The export part is approximately 70%, and we are talking about 15,000 machines shipped per year. Okay, these are the numbers. We are in reality made of more than 100 employees, which work in 3 different factories. The main ones in Bologna and one in Samarate near Milan. We export in more than 120 countries. So during all this time, we have learned to know the different necessities, the different needs of the customers all over the world. which are our main end users, the possible end users, and the customers that we work with. We mainly work with HoReCa business, so hotels, restaurants, catering facilities, centralized kitchens, schools, universities, shops, retail companies. We are talking about supermarkets and hypermarkets, and processing plants. What we can offer in the view of collaboration over a partnership, we can offer experience, 75 years that we are in the field, competence, an extensive product range. We are talking about more than 150 models of machines, which cover a complete range of sectors, necessities, and needs. Specialized capabilities. So we have specialized people in our company, trained and focused on their work. We are also a company committed to innovation and growth. We develop new projects day by day. Lots of them is Nemosi. Nemosi is a web platform that we have recently developed. A web platform throughout you can check all the information of your machine inventory. For example, if you have a machine in another country, remotely you can check all the data. So hours of working, if the machine is having problem, which are the problems of the machines, how to solve them, then some other information like spare parts list, user manual. All these from a simple device. From your computer, you can check all the machine inventory. As I told you, our product range is split in 5 main categories. First of them is meat processing, which include bandsaws, mincers, meat mixers, and mixer grinders. Then we go on with patty formers, sausage fillers, and portioning machines. Second sector is food processing. We are talking about vegetable cutters, slicers, peelers, cheese graters, and cutters. Then we go on the packaging side. We have vacuum packers and wrappers. And another sector of our great importance for us is the food preserver. So we're talking about ice makers, mainly 3 main categories and families of ice makers, which are cube ice makers, flake scale ice makers, and granular ice makers. Last but not least, we have recently developed another branch, another sector, due also to the emergency period due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We have developed a complete range of sanitizing machines for the sanification of objects of daily use or other use. That's it. That's our company. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for your kind attention. I hope that this will be 2 days of great interest, and I'm sure we'll find prospects for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, lastly, could I call on Mr. Muruzzi for his remarks?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, sir.
Okay. Trying to share my content too. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Giulio Maruzzi from TechnoIce. I'm the export sales manager for TechnoIce, which is a leading company in producing ice cream machineries from dairy products. So some numbers, who we are. TechnoIce has been established in 1992.
So sorry, could you put your presentation on a full screen mode, please?
Yeah, sorry. So TechnoIce has been established in 1992, but the founders were working for the ice cream machineries since the 70s. So we have a wide experience and expertise on this market. We are a 60 people team from the engineering and designing and manufacturing and commissioning. who are going to all the continents to start up and commissioning all our equipment and complete lines. We do supply top ice cream players, but also such as Unilever and Baskin-Robbins and also others, international well known. But also we do supply equipment and lines starting from 300 liters of ice cream production up to 10,000 liters. So from the small scale up to the big one. So we have more than 1,200 clients spread all over the world in 100 countries. Our headquarters is located in Milan, which is in the northern part of Italy, as you might know. And we do have also some representative agency in Southern America, in Santiago de Chile, Moscow, New Delhi, and Melbourne as well. So all those are our presence in the world. An important thing to mention is that in New Delhi, we have a representative office with two person, one for the sales, Mr. Roy Sanjib, who's actually here at the webinar too, and Mr. Mortuza, who's our technician, who's going to commission and do the servicing and training for the Indian continent and the Indian clients. So we have a strong presence in the market, which is really, really important, in my opinion. Looking at the ice cream consumption over the world, we can have a look that the most countries that are eating actually ice cream are New Zealand, United States, and Australia. However, we have, for example, here India, but we can see that there's a wide opportunity for the future, considering the GPD and also the population, which is growing. So there's a wide room for new opportunities. What is ice cream? Ice cream is basically the only dairy product which is containing air. As you might see here, the components are 50% up to 50% composed by air, water 31%, solid 19%. So it's clear that this is the main reason why industrial ice cream is really, really profitable, especially for dairy markets. In fact, here we can have a look that the main components are pasteurized whole milk, skimmed milk powder, a little bit of stabilizers and emulsifiers, clean water, clean air, vegetable fat, coconut or palm oil, and any kind of sugars. Of course, we can allow cows and buffaloes and milk and also fat, which those three components are on daily basis already ready at any dairy. So that's an added value to increase and to boost your existing market, because everything is already in-house. The main differences between milk and ice cream mix, it's really clear to see here. For 1 liter of milk is formed by 86% approximately by water, 10% of serum solids, and 3% by fat. While 1 liter of ice cream mix, which is not yet ice cream, but it's let's say the blend, which will be transformed in ice cream, is formed by 64% by water, 18% by total sugar, 11% by serum solids, not fat, and 7% by fat. Quickly going through an ice cream production, we can see that the sections are formed by the receiving of the materials, storaging. Then we create the ice cream mix thanks to the pasteurization units, aging tanks, and then we transform to finish ice cream thanks to the continuous freezers. Then it's up to you, to our clients, decide if to go with a filling machineries or by extrusion lines. By filling, you basically can obtain family bulks, cones, cups, and other type of ice cream filled. By extruding, we can also have different kinds of sandwich face or stick machines, stick ice creams. Then, of course, we need to harden those products into the hardening tunnel and wrapping, and then the logistics. So basically, this first part, which is the step 1 and 2 and 3, it's already, most of the times is already ready at the dairy plant. And what you have to add is just a minor part, which is the transformation of ice cream and the way of producing it. TechnoEyes is designing and manufacturing from scratch, so from greenfield. Hence, we can produce. We are manufacturing pasteurization plants, batch model, and HTST model, starting as I said before, from 300 liters up to 5,000 liters. Then we need to add some machineries, which are the water chilling units, aging tanks, and then ice cream continuous freezers. So basically, the aging vats is keeping the mix at +4 degrees, while the aging vats are used to age ice cream mix, and then the continuous freezer. So which are the products? Actually, it's up to your fantasy, up to your requirements, to the markets, and to the habits. So there's no limitation, your imagination. For example, here we can produce bulks, any size, cups, any size, any composition, any flavors, flat top cones as well here with pencil filler, nuts on top. That's really a wide opportunity to create your own ice cream. And okay, from the continuous freezers, we can have automatic filling machine up to 4,000 pieces per hour, and from that, of course, that's the smallest one. But of course, we can reach up to 18,000 pieces per hour or even more for a bigger capacity. And those are filling machines. The second part, which I explained before, are the extruded ice cream products, which are stick ice creams, cakes, logs, sandwich. Even on this stage, it's up to your imagination, whatever you want to produce. The good thing is that technology is designing on tailor-made basis all the projects, so added value. How we can produce ice cream sticks with complete systems, which is Technoline, starting from 3,500 pieces up to 25,000 pieces. So we have the extrusion conveyor and extrusion process, hardening tunnel, and then the complete automatic wrapping machine. So all these lines are fully automated. Taking a look on the footprint on standard firmer. I see that the pasteurization unit is located on this side, while the aging tanks are just on opposite, just to separate the two. And then we have the 3 continuous freezers with the automatic. So basically, with this example, you can produce a good number of ice cream per hour. And we are talking about 12 meters wide by less than 8. I'm sure that has room enough to do that. Another thing to mention is that we are doing, as I mentioned, tailor-made projects. So any clients could see the layout in WG or PDF, and then we suit according to the room available. So which an engineering exercise for us. So finally, TechnoIce is we believe that we are the one-stop solutions for turnkey basis projects, sharing our know-how and expertise area. We have also many installations within Indian continent. We do know the habits and the composition of ice cream, and suggest you how to step in this really profitable market. An important thing to mention is that we are doing just we design and we manufacture most advanced technologies. Everything is Italian made or European made with top quality equipment and reliability in terms of performances. Finally, as well, we have a multi-purpose local services by Mr. Roy Sanjiba for the sales, local manager, and the technical local engineer, Mr. Mota. So they are also here today and tomorrow with us at our booth. So we can also talk and start any kind of discussion. So thank you so much, and please visit our booth for any details, any further requirements and information required. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So that brings us towards the end of our session. As you see, there's a lot of opportunities where Indian and Italian companies can collaborate, buy machines, look at importing machines from Italy, look at technology transfer, and the host of technology and machines available in Italy for Indian companies to capitalize on is absolutely immense. I hope it was informative and all the participants, all the attendees will gain out of the B2B meetings after this. On behalf of CII, I would once again like to thank everybody for the active participation, also for sharing your machines, your ideas, your deliberations. We firmly believe that behind every problem, there's a big opportunity which also is there. Today, in this COVID-19 pandemic, which has brought most of the world to a standstill, we believe that once we come out of it, we're going to come out much stronger. We also believe that consumers are wanting now to focus on food safety. They're wanting to focus on packaged products, and where the collaboration with Italian machine manufacturers, and making sure that the Indian consumers get safe food at their doorsteps in India is going to increase multifold in the coming years. With that, again, thank you to everyone and wish you all the best for the rest of the day today and tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, all the panelists, and thank you so much, Mr. Jalan. We wish you all good luck with all the meetings, and hope